brothers and sisters. I wish to express our profound appreciation for your presence at this celebration marking the 57th anniversary of our dear country's independence. Today marks a special day in the history of the Republic of Ghana, as 57 years ago, our country took the first initiative in sub-Saharan Africa to liberate itself from colonial rule. The day for us is not just for remembrance of the birth of Ghana as an independent state, but it is also a day for paying tribute to the founding fathers and the gallant men and women who toiled to give freedom and nationhood to our country. Likewise, it provides us with a unique opportunity for stock-taking of both our successes and challenges as a nation over the years, and to rededicate ourselves to the task of nation building. Hence, the theme, Building a Better Ghana and Prosperous Ghana through Patriotism and National Unity, is very apt for today's celebration. A solid political and economic foundation has been laid by successive governments over the years to give full meaning to the hopes and aspirations of our forebears and to guarantee socioeconomic transformation of our nation for the betterment of our people. Ghana's current democratic credentials, political stability, and economic transformation have earned considerable dividends for our country. This achievement has come about as a result of the collective efforts of the people and the vision of Ghana's political leadership over the years. In line with the objective of transparent and accountable governance, our government will continue to enhance the electoral process and the building of strong institutions, as well as partner community-based organizations and those of civil society for national development. This is hoped to further ensure political stability necessary for the continued socioeconomic development of our country. The economy has for more than 2 decades consistently witnessed a positive growth rate, which has made Ghana a very attractive destination for portfolio and foreign direct investments. Ghana, as a competitive partner, provides a very stable, peaceful, and secure business environment with one of the highest returns on investments. In furtherance of this, the government remains focused on restoring macroeconomic stability and placing the economy on the path of sustainable development while creating equal opportunities for all. We have simplified our investment procedures and documentation with the revised Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act 865, 2013, to make the economy business friendly and more competitive. As an emerging economy, our country has one of the highest growth rates in the world, 14.4% in 2011 and 7.9% in 2012, and 2, one of the highest recipients of foreign direct investment in the sub-region, with a total FDI inflow of 3.946 billion in the year 2013. Performance figures recently released by the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, for instance, show a very significant increase in foreign direct investment amounting to over $10 billion over the past 3 years. Ghana, like many other developing countries, has not been completely insulated against the shocks of the current global economic crisis and has therefore had its share of fiscal challenges in the management of the economy. For this reason, government is taking difficult but necessary measures to address the situation through the implementation of a number of policies initiated by His Excellency the President of Ghana. As part of this process, a medium-term policy strategy is being implemented in various sectors of the economy to drive forward the growth agenda of the government. In order to expand opportunities for all and build an equitable society, government is pursuing human development programs in education, healthcare, social security, and the protection of the vulnerable. The government is also partnering with the private sector to bring about accelerated growth through the implementation of the private sector development strategy, 2, which covers all major aspects of private sector development. In the area of infrastructure development, government is undertaking the construction of roads, reliable energy supply, and the provision of ICT infrastructure to promote business investment and small and medium enterprises that will lead to job creation. As noted by His Excellency the President, the youth are today's leaders. To enable the youth realize their potential and contribute to national development agenda, the government has fashioned out a comprehensive program to support young people to become entrepreneurs through the Job and Enterprise Centers, JECs. Measures are also in place to promote local content and the participation of indigenous businesses in the petroleum sector to ensure that Ghanaians derive the needed benefits from the growing oil and gas industry. Our relations with the United Kingdom have further been strengthened over the years through the exchange of high-level engagements, particularly the visit of President John Dramani Mahama to the United Kingdom in June 2013. The President, during the visit, met with political and business leaders in the United Kingdom, including the Prime Minister, Mr. David Cameron. To further reinforce our bilateral relations, Ghana and 4 other African countries entered into a higher-level prosperity partnership agreement with the United Kingdom to strengthen our economic cooperation and work together in partnership in a number of priority areas, including agriculture, renewable energy, the environment, education, financial services, and investments. On this historical occasion, therefore, I want to salute all our compatriots in the United Kingdom who have contributed their quota in diverse ways towards the socio-economic development of our country. To give impetus to their efforts, we have developed the Ghana Professional Skills Database as a strategic intervention to assist those interested in returning home to tap into the employment opportunities in Ghana. The Ghana High Commission will continue to promote and protect the welfare of Ghanaian nationals in the United Kingdom and encourage their active participation in development efforts through dialogue and practical engagements. As the President of Ghana stated in the State of the Nation address last month, as a country, we can achieve more by working together to enhance the capacity to meet our urgent needs while promoting excellence and rewarding achievements. He added that despair is not an option. I know that I lead a nation of great people who have it within us to establish a fair and just society of opportunities for all. I extend our sincere appreciation to Her Majesty's government and respective countries and organizations present here. Your valued support, we value your support and hope that the bonds of our friendship will be strengthened for our mutual benefits. May the good Lord bless Ghana-UK relations, bless our homeland Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I thank you all for your attention and wish you all a very happy secure, and productive anniversary. Thank you so much.
Hello guys, once again I'm Nonas Lake of Zip TV, and it's an honor to have Ghana's High Commissioner to the UK, His Excellency Kweku Danso Buafo, right here with me. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
It's a pleasure and it's an honor to have you here on Zip TV.
I'm very privileged to be here.
Thank you. Ghana at 57. We've come a long way, and honestly I am very proud, and it's an honor to be a Ghanaian in the first place. Sir, you gave a fantastic speech out there, but just in few words, how far do you think Ghana has come as a people?
Well, you know, as a people, we acknowledge the fact that we made some mistakes. We corrected the mistakes, and from 1992, we said we're not going to go back to repeating the mistakes we've made. Our founding fathers' motto for independence was self-government now. The political party's motto was forward ever, backward never. So Ghana is moving forward. We're not going to revert backwards. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're setting the pace for Africa. We've transitioned to democracy, we've consolidated democracy, and we don't intend to go back.
I think we've come too far. We've come some way as an African country. There is still more room for improvement, as it has always been. We are a developing country, and there will always be a challenge. But I think Ghanaians should be proud of what Ghana has achieved so far. If you compare us to the African, some of the countries in Africa, I think we are somewhere where we can proudly say that we have come a long way. At 57, it took Europe and America hundreds of years, to get to this point. But for 57 years, and as a developing country, with all the challenges that we face, if today we can still say, Ghana is a democratic country, we have free universal basic compulsory education, and like the president said, we're going to have free secondary education as well, then we should be grateful and we should be thankful to God for that. We have always had free secondary school. Free in the sense that we hadn't have to pay tuition fees. That is why I went through the old system. That is why you do national service after your sixth form, and you do national service after your university. We were not paying tuition fee, and that is not a new thing now. Now the new thing now is the boarding and the feeding fee. If you say you are Ghanaian, they'll say Ghanaians are fabulous people because there is unity among us. So let's keep it up.
Hi guys, I've got Miss Ghana UK 2000, the beautiful Cassandra.
Hello.
Nice to see you, long time.
Very long time.
Okay, Cassandra, you just, it's 57 years Ghana today, and we all here to celebrate this beautiful occasion. You just have a message for Ghanaians. So over to you.
I just want to say happy 57th Independence Ghana. My beloved Ghana, love you to pieces. We've grown so much in the years, and I hope that we continue to grow and flourish more and more.
Not many people live to enjoy the 57th anniversary of a country. So I feel really privileged. And to be amongst friends and family as well, celebrating it in London is an added bonus. So I'm really, really excited being here. Ghana is still a growing nation. And as much as it's really, really difficult with the economy, I still have hope that things are being put in place.
I have come to realize, especially here in the UK, that the community one has gotten closer to the Ghanaian society back home by way of radio, TV, the media, so to speak. We participate in our national debate and development a lot. Ghanaians, we send a lot of money home through money transfers and everything. What I've also come to realize is that we tend to have ideas that we want to put across to make sure that Ghana becomes better, except that we become too enthusiastic and sometimes we talk more than we do what we have to do. But all in all, it's been good. 57 years as a nation. We have some of the finest people at the top hierarchy of business, at the top hierarchy of politics, and all. Come to the UK, we have Right Honourable Lord Paul Boateng and a host of other people who are making us proud. I have come to realize, especially here in the UK, that the community one has gotten closer to the Ghanaian society back home by way of radio, TV, the media, so to speak. We participate in our national debate and development a lot. Ghanaians, we send a lot of money home through money transfers and everything. What I've also come to realize is that we tend to have ideas that we want to put across to make sure that Ghana becomes better, except that we become too enthusiastic and sometimes we talk more than we do what we have to do. But all in all, it's been good. 57 years as a nation. We have some of the finest people at the top hierarchy of business, at the top hierarchy of politics, and all. Come to the UK, we have Right Honourable Lord Paul Boateng and a host of other people who are making us proud.
I remember the good days when Kwame Nkrumah stood on the podium and delivered the most historic address to the sub-Saharan Africa, declaring independence to Africa, to Ghana, and linking our independence to the liberation of the whole Africa. So that was a powerful message, and that message still resonates with those of us here today. 57 years of Ghana's independence, we have come very far. What we do is to be there for the welfare needs of all Ghanaians. The welfare needs could include social, domestic, and pleasure. There are times when Ghanaians are in situations in this country and they just want to fall on the right person who can give them the right advice, the right direction and the guidance. That's what Ghana Union is for. It's not a political organization. We are not partisan. We are not interested in who wins and who loses. We are interested in helping the ordinary Ghanaian.
From a cultural, traditional, social point of view, my assessment of Ghana is, and I've often said, that in human years, Ghana is approaching pension age. However, in nation years, Ghana is a mere infant. I think sometimes we get carried away with the idea that because the West is at the position it is, that we should also be in that position. I think the West has over 50 years on us. That is not to say we should not develop. I think we have made progress, but I also think there's more to be done. I think we have a long way to go, and I think with the support of the nation, the people, that's regardless of what our political affiliations are, Ghana would grow. I think it's been fantastic. Ghanaians, when Ghanaians come together, it's a beautiful thing to see. And when we do togetherness, we do it really, really well. And to see our culture displayed, in the form of our traditional dancing, our music, the drumming, and everything makes me incredibly proud. So that we're not in the UK behaving only as people in the UK do, but we're showcasing our tradition. I see beautiful Ghanaian outfits, our kente displayed, you see our chiefs in regalia, and to me that makes me appropriate, that makes it appropriate and me very proud.
The only thing I would say is Ghana, we are now in 57 years, but when we look back, we can say, to me, I can say we have achieved nothing. But when we look back what Kwame Nkrumah set down for us to grow on, which we didn't allow Nkrumah to continue, we're supposed to have continued what Nkrumah did. And we have lost all that ideas that he left behind. And now in Ghana we don't live better. We have problems. There's been a lot of things that we exported. Something like food that we have, we are in a tropical continent, which in Ghana we're supposed not to export food. A lot of things, even common toothpaste we export in Ghana, which we have factories, which our leaders have to put all this in place so that we can depend on, so that we can live like Ghanaians. And at the age of 57, and even some part of Ghana, we can get light, no water, and all these things. This is what our leaders have to calm down, love the country, stop spending our money, and do something for the people, Ghanaians.
We've made a lot of progress. The African people, the black race. If we start with in the 60s, even if we look at the arts, Muhammad Ali, James Brown, all this, those are all the pillars that we've reached here. But we've reached a stage where now I think the world is taking recognition for what is the black people, our contribution in the entertainment world, in the politics, in various fields like, I don't want to talk about soccer, what Ghana is doing in the football world. So we've made great strides, but still we've still got challenges. We've still got challenges that we have to deal with. But I'm extremely happy that Ghana and Tanzania are seen as the two countries which are doing very well. We are trying. Our history were difficult. Ghana is a more difficult history. Tanzania with better history, but we're doing well. The two countries of Ghana and Tanzania were sister nations. We're doing well, and we just hope that Ghana, with all the resources that it has discovered in the last few years, that they will be put, and we're sure they'll be put to good use for the benefit of the people of Ghana.
I think we've come a really, really, really long way, because Ghana is really known now to the whole world, even in Europe, not just Africa. It's known everywhere. We're the fourth tourist destination in Ghana, which is really good for a country. We're first African country to gain independence and everything like that. So we've come a really long way. And everyone, we love our culture, the way we are as a nation is what makes us unique, really. Well, the challenges is trying to get the youth to really know where they're coming from. You can't really go out there and just, dash out information. You have to make it interesting, and that's what's challenging, because every youth is different. The world is changing, so you have to come up with a different way of how you can get a youth into, know more about their culture, because most people don't know that there's 10 regions in Ghana.